6 things robbing you out of your potential. You suck. Listen, warriors. I'm going to be teaching you and giving you information on things you have never heard before. This type of information is not promoted anywhere. Reason being is because it is not profitable for big corporations to have strong, independent, and self-sufficient individuals. Therefore, it is crucial that you decide to stick through the entire video, because I can guarantee you that it will provide you with a clear perspective on how to structure your life, and it will also provide you with a blueprint or roadmap you can follow. Warriors, today's topic is going to be a tough pill to swallow, but let me ask you this: do you feel like you're living up to your full potential? If the answer is no, then today's video is for you. In this world, there are many things that can hold you back from reaching your true potential, and most of the time, you're the one responsible for these setbacks. So, let's get started and dive into the 6 things that are robbing you of your potential and making you suck. But before we dive in, let me ask you this: how would your life change if you became the best version of yourself? How would it change if you weren't addicted to short-term pleasure? If you had a strong physique? If you weren't emotional and weak? If you weren't constantly seeking external validation? If you were a producer, not a consumer? If you were in control of your life? Would you be able to live up to your full potential? Trait number 1. Addicted to short-term pleasure. Warriors, the first thing that's holding you back is your addiction to short-term pleasure. Social media makes it very easy for you to become addicted to instant gratification, but you have to learn to replace it with delaying gratification by seeking long-term gratification. Instead of wasting your time scrolling through your phone, focus on acquiring valuable knowledge. And if you're not monetizing social media, you don't need it. If you're addicted to short-term pleasure, it's time to break that cycle. Instead of focusing on instant gratification, focus on delaying gratification by seeking long-term rewards. Instead of wasting your time on social media, spend that time acquiring valuable knowledge. Activities such as reading books or taking online courses is a much better replacement for social media. Cut down on the time you spend on social media, and you'll see the difference it makes in your life. Trait number 2. Not watching your diet. The second thing that's robbing you of your potential is your diet. What you eat directly affects your overall well-being. If you're eating bad and junk food all the time, it will make you feel horrible. Focus on meal prepping every week. Plan your meals at the beginning of the week and follow it with discipline. Eating nutritious food will give you the energy and drive to live up to your potential. You don't have to follow a strict diet, but make sure you're eating food that will benefit you in the long run. This will improve your overall health and well-being, making you feel better physically and mentally. Meal prepping each week is definitely hard work that requires willpower and discipline. But once again, fueling your engine with the right foods will put you directly into the top 5% of men who actually decide they want more out of life. Trait number 3. Being overly emotional and weak. Warriors, the third thing that's holding you back is being overly emotional and weak. Men don't have the luxury of being emotional. If you go out in the world being an emotional man, let me know how far that gets you. You have to focus on being logical and applying critical thinking to every situation. This will make you a better decision maker and help you handle tough situations with ease. Make your ancestors proud and be stronger. Emotional intelligence is important, but it should never overpower logic. Warriors don't break under pressure, they rise above it. Trait number 4. Being a consumer and not a producer. The fourth thing Unfortunately, the majority of the population is and will always remain the perfect customer for big corporations to exploit and profit from. You are constantly bombarded with advertisements, products, lifestyles, and much more. It is very easy to break out of that cycle, but it is also extremely rewarding. Think about your typical day. Do you produce anything of value? If the answer is no, you need to stop focusing on consuming and start focusing on producing. Focus on producing things of value for yourself, whether it's bringing more knowledge into your brain, developing a skill set, or further advancing your education. That's up to you, but focus on producing and cut out unnecessary consumption. You'll feel a sense of accomplishment when you see the fruits of your labor, and that will drive you to keep producing even more. Trait number 5, permanently seeking external validation. The 5th thing that's holding you back is seeking external validation. Validation comes from within and the work you put in. You don't need random people on the internet telling you how great you're doing. You have to focus on you. You are the only person that matters to you. Don't waste your time trying to prove anyone anything. Know your value and stick to it. Know your worth and keep to it. You don't need anyone's approval to be happy. As long as you're proud of your work and the effort you put in, that's all that matters. Remember, validation should come from within, not from external sources. Why do you post certain things on social media? Is it because you're afraid and need to prove to everybody else that you fit? Going down that path will only lead you to feeling horrible about yourself. Privacy is very valuable, and in today's day and age, people seem to not really care about it. I want the opposite for you, warriors. Value your privacy. Get used to winning in silence. Let your success speak louder than any words ever could. Trait number 6, not developing your physique. This one is simple, warriors. Go to the gym, work out daily, and watch your life transform. You'll gain confidence, look stronger, get used to dealing with pain, and become an overall better human being. Make a gym routine and stick to it with consistency and discipline. Starting out in the gym can be very frightening, I get it, but the tremendous value you will get out of it is definitely worth the sacrifice. Warriors, I can also guarantee you, once you stick with discipline and consistency to the gym, you will start to actually enjoy it. Noticing your body change and grow is a feeling that every man should experience if you truly want to reach your full potential. You'll be surprised with the results. So, the question is, warriors, are you ready to face these 6 things that are robbing you of your potential? Take control of your life. Unleash your inner beast and reach your full potential. The world is waiting for you, warriors. Let's do this. In conclusion, it's time to get rid of the things that are holding you back from reaching your full potential. Focus on your diet, cut out unnecessary consumption, and make a workout routine. You're a warrior, and it's time to start living like one. And to answer the question I asked at the beginning, if you make these changes, you won't simply exist. You will be living your best life. So what are you waiting for? Get started today. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more weekly uploads. Thank you very much for watching, warriors. Stay true to your grind.